Lagos has a dynamic real estate market. Moving around the state, you will find quite a number of housing estates built by the state or federal government and also private entities. Some of these estates have a major challenge with disposal of wastewater. The same issue is also very visible at marketplaces, causing air pollution, which may lead to health hazards. How best to tackle this issue is the reason for this stakeholder engagement and community mobilization forum organized by the Lagos State Wastewater Management Office, a step taken by the agency to deliberate on how to address environmental and health impacts of untreated wastewater.
It is very important to come together from time to time like this to discuss the pressing issues that impact us all, the environmental and dangers posed by untreated wastewater and fecal sludge as a result of failing sewage infrastructures and many other reasons which this forum will attempt to address.
We actually don't want to disturb your business, but when we see things that are going out of hand, that are going to impact on our environment, that are going to cause outbreak of diseases, outbreak of health challenges, and that is the reason why we have come together to say, okay, let's go this route, let's share information and then move on to talking about the way that things should be done properly.
Government insists that indiscriminate channeling of wastewater and uncontrolled discharge of untreated sewage must be brought to an end.
Property owners, developers, private operators, and community members must take responsibility for proper sanitation practices. And so, we must all commit to the following: proper sewage containment and disposal in compliance with regulation.
The State Environmental Law Enforcement Unit gives assurances of enforcing the state laws and seeking support of the people.
Don't wait for Lagos State Environmental Sanitation Corps alone to enforce. There are little ways by which we can enforce the laws too. Like the governor always say, when you see something, say something. If anything that looks like somebody not properly managing waste is happening around you, speak out, especially to the appropriate authority.
The guest speaker, Dean of Environmental Science, Lagos State University, harps on the need to protect the environment in order to have access to clean water.
According to Dako et al., they emphasize that after Australia, Africa is the second driest continent with pronounced scarcity of clean water. And what is responsible for that? High volume of untreated wastewater discharge into water bodies. Who is responsible for it? You and I. It is you and I. And the fact is that until we do the talk, we may not get results.
Provision of potable water is paramount for the government, but the people must manage wastewater appropriately.
Visited the Adiyan Water Works, and phase one is already producing about 70 million gallons and is getting to some places not yet fully in circulation, and it's not to say it's zero, but we're not where we used to be. We are already moving, but the system will be ramped up, and we want to, Mr. Governor is very, very worried about this. He wants to make sure that before the terminal, date of this administration, we were able to, provide water for substantial, parts of Lagos.
Lagos State will produce 2.21 million cubic meter of wastewater daily, and that is a real humongous volume of wastewater being generated daily. And the onus is on us as government to be able to organize the citizens properly and to be able to tell them the right way in which they can manage the wastewater being generated.
The Lagos State Wastewater Management Office says the market men and women, owners of relaxation spots, will also be educated on how to channel their wastewater and keep the environment clean.